For those, thank you, Nick. For those of us who are really sincere about this business, we must strive to become products of the product. That him or him, yes, something happens to you, your whole approach and the way you look, the way you sound, it changes. Yes. Now then, let's go a little bit further. Flyers don't work. I'll tell you straight up. Um, Flyers is when you doing the broad brush style. You are going in, yeah, it's canvassing. You go into a zone where you can distribute 5,000 flyers. It will work, but expect to get about three or four or five, and depending on the season, maybe maybe 10, 11 calling you. What flyers? We have moved on in this age of the digital media, social media. Um, that doesn't really work anymore, but we can still use it. Business cards, yes, but when we go after the business cards, we need to understand that the place is awashed with business cards every day, every day, every day. So why not try postcards? You don't want to give someone a business card, it goes straight into the wallet and it gets stuck. The business card, it doesn't go in the wallet, it cannot fit into the wallet, it goes into the handbag. And if you're going to invest in a postcard to advertise your business, you really want to make it so impressive, so colorful that one will want to take it out and look at it again and again and again. So I tend to not preach business cards. Those of us who really want to take this business somewhere, go for something, a methodology that will arrest the intention and the imagination of your audience. Hi, Valerie. Long time no see. Good, great to see you, Valerie. Wonderful. Okay. So this morning, as we get ready for showtime, we're just talking about branding and market penetration, those little nuggets that we need to zone in on to take our business to the next level. Hi, Ode. Good to see you. Nicholas V. Good to see you.
Good morning, CJ.
Good morning. Yeah, we're just having a little chit chat moment in
Mm-hmm.
pregame to
Mm-hmm.
uh, to excite, energize, synchronize, harmonize. We need to just do some things that will make a big difference. I was sharing with one of our family members this morning about the power of a vest. Now, uh, lots of us here in the U.S. We've been to Walmart, and if you are lost in Walmart, you don't know what to purchase for something, you don't know where to go to find something. We we look around for that person wearing a vest. Usually, it's a blue vest with the Walmart logo on the back. Right away, it works. So, can you imagine in a blue vest or green? I don't care. But since Atomy's baby blue, we go with a blue vest, Atomy, and the word coach. Somebody's going to approach you and will say, ask a question, what is Atomy? What do you mean coach? What do you coach? Or consultant, whatever it is, you need to be doing something to get the attention of your audience. People follow signs and people follow symbols. Now, what I'm saying here is not the ultimate truth, or this is not the me being the sole dispositor of all knowledge, all truth, but these are nuggets. Um, So we are gathering all the ideas. We will distill them, filter them, and work with what works best for you. The great thing about the vest is that you are really heading off into your day. You are going to be going into different spaces. So you are dressed, you're dressed up or you are dressed down, depending on the the nature of your day, what you're going to do. Um, what the vest does is, regardless of what you are wearing, whether it's a jeans pants or a tailored pant or whatever it is, the you slip on the vest. It says what it says. It allows you to go into a certain space, become the center of influence, and when you're done, you take it off and you go back into regular costume. It makes you become versatile. It makes you become adaptable. And so I offer that suggestion, and there are others. Um, we are, let me see, we're almost into 10 o'clock. But I just want to take a minute this morning as we are getting ready for another run, 16th of November, as we are getting ready to close out in 2025. God's willing, 2026 is almost upon us already. We can't do 2026 the way we did 2025. So we're just dropping some nuggets this morning. Okay. It's a cap, it's a vest, it's whatever will bring attention to you. And most importantly, it is what the business is you. It's what you can do to create the perception that you are for real. So a quick question or comment, and then we will move on. Real quick.
PJ, thank you ever so much for the suggestions that you have made. I think these are very good information, and honestly, I will go with what you say. Thank you. 'Cause I see you as the leader, and you're not a perfectionist. No, none of us is, but I will follow your lead, honestly, because I want to get there, and I am partially new to this thing, so your advice is, I love your advice. As I said, I will follow your lead. Okay, thanks.
Sylvia, you're welcome. And I wouldn't even consider myself a leader here, but I know what works. And what I really want to say to all of us here is work with what works for you, work with what works best for you. But I am here to share from experience what has worked for me and what I have seen makes a quantum difference in being out there in the marketplace. People follow signs, and when you dress the part, when you become the part, it makes a difference. And there's a thing called perception. In marketing, perception is reality. And if you can create that perception, first of all, becoming a product of the product, let's take it serious. We are into wellness, so become products of the product. Please, family. Um, for those of us who are using the Hemahim consistently, that toothpaste, toothbrush, the vitamins, the skin, the beauty products, it is going to show, and it will help when the person says to you, and therefore, and by the way, questions, the kind of questions that we ask, uh, that is a big part of your success story. There are certain words that you use. We won't get into it right now this morning, but they are action words. They are trigger words that we must explore. We must use these words because these words will create action. We need to discover and unpack and unravel the pain, the words that trigger action that touches the pain. And then the statement will be, do you have this for that? Where do I go for this? Where do I get that? How much does it cost? How soon will I, if I order today, how soon will I get it? And I know that I am among experts right here, the Valeries, the Odis, the the Gabriels. We all bring our own flavor and style, but there are some rudimentary stuff that we need to do in order to grow and build and expand our business. Okay, so thank you, Sylvia. Any other comment before we move on? 3 minutes past 10. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Any bids, any bids, any bids? Going once, going twice.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, CJ.
Good morning, Valerie. How are you this
Good,
morning?
good morning. Good morning,
Absolutely.
everybody.
Good
All right.
morning.
Good morning. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just a little rusty because I have not been on for some time. So I'm listening. I'm listening to you guys. I don't know. Today's what, Tuesday? Yeah. So I'm just listening, and hearing what you were saying. So yeah, I'll just continue to listen until I catch on.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Any quick statement before we get into our motto? And we have a big program planned for today. We're going to have Mr. Bob with us shortly to have a conversation about production, getting ready for the run. So, any other comment at this time? Okay. So, on the count of three, may I invite my family, Atomy Momentum Mornings, to unmute. We'll do the pledge or the motto, and then we'll move along. So, real quick then, on the count of three, one, two, three. Cherish the spirit,
Cherish the
Cherish the
spirit,
spirit,
create
Create
the
create
vision,
the
the vision,
vision,
create the
follow
vision,
follow the faith,
follow the faith,
serve
serve in
in
humility.
humility.
humility,
and serve
Aja,
in
aja,
humility.
aja.
Aja,
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 aja, aja.
aja.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aja.
Okay,
Let's go.
yes indeed, yes indeed. So, all right, so Silvio and Sabrina, Mr. Nick, cousin of not cousin, thank you, the illustrious Bob Eugene. Welcome, and us, Nelly, iPhone. I who wonder who iPhone is. Mr. Igor, good morning. Gabriel, Lawrence,
This is Brenda.
Rose,
I'm on iPhone because I'm
to
driving.
oh Brenda, we have you, Brenda. Welcome again. I'm glad to be. Listen, I'm hoping that for this morning's presentation, that we will become interactive, that it will be a fluid, spontaneous sort of a meeting this morning. Of course, we must talk about our him. I do not know who is on the call for the first time. I never assume that everyone on the call will be veterans. Sometimes we have to call and may never know about him. So we say him every morning, every momentum morning as the number one standalone elixir. 9 years, and it remains the number one selling herbal supplement worldwide, waking up the natural killer cells in the body. It helps. So, cancer, whatever type of cancer, it will it will help because it does what it does, renewing the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the stem cells, right down into the bone marrow, rejuvenating the blood, and it does what it does. It helps. The fermented noni, we need to talk about that too, because the power of the noni juice, the fermented noni, and the hemohim, what a powerful combination. So we talk about that, and we encourage that the knowledge of the noni juice, the fermented noni, that we um, get a proper understanding of what that noni superfruit is all about. Bob Eugene was with us yesterday, and he spoke about the noni. Dr. Solomon uh, writes the book, The Noni Phenomenon, available on Amazon. I think it's $20. I really would want to encourage all of us to grab a hold of the Noni phenomenon, um, because it's uh, it's one of those superfoods out there that so little is known about the Noni. So the Noni, fermented Noni juice, along with the hemohim, that's a powerful combination. So yes, I'm expecting Bob Eugene to be with us this morning, to excite us and ignite us as we get ready for another run come the 16th day in the month of November. We really would love to connect all the dots and find all the nuggets, compile them, put them together so we can pick up the pace and make a run into the end of the year. Hopefully, starting our 2026 in 2025 as we close out. It is going to make a difference. And to start the new year, God's willing, with that kind of momentum, it will push us and push our business in the direction where we are all wanting to go. Um, so the fermented noni, the hemohim, a powerful combination. And I really want to encourage all of us to become, again, product other products, because as you stand there talking to the audience, the hungry audience, about health and wellness, they are looking at us and they're saying to themselves quietly, does he look like he is authentic? Do does this lady, is she someone I can um, listen to? So we need to do those little things that will cause us to look convincing and to sound convincing. We have been talking about beauty care and the beauty parties. We have Maria on the Thursday calls, and she does such a marvelous job. Are we using the beauty care products? Because, folks, I tell you this, if you don't look pretty in the world of marketing, forget about it. This is one area where sometimes, not even sometimes, most times, how you look is going to affect the response from the marketplace. So, yes, become products of the product. Look healthy. Let the transformation begin, and it starts from the inside out. 120 days of your consistently taking your hemohim, your noni juice, your vitamins, are things are going to happen to you. You may not see it, but for those who are listening and looking, they will see it. They will see the obvious liveliness in your skin tone and the spark in your eyes, and they will take you serious. All right. Anybody want to offer any comment, questions this morning before Mr. Bob joins us?
Yeah, hi CJ. I think I'll do a little testimony as far as the hemohim is concerned. Especially for those that maybe have not used it due to any discomfort or pain. Not this Sunday past, but week before last, I had diarrhea, severe. I've never experienced anything like that in my body.
Hmm.
And that is because I believe that I ate something the Saturday before or then that had me going early Sunday morning. It was like around 6:15 that I felt this horrible pain cutting through my stomach. So anyway, to cut a long story short, that went on almost the entire morning from 6 a.m. until about, I would say, 11. And when all that was done, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't have hemohim. First time that I really had a severe uh, situation and did not have hemohim. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. But then when I started feeling a little better in terms of the diarrhea, I, did what people do. I drank this, I did this, and I did this to get my whatever I lost back in my system. Then fortunately for me, my son had like maybe 2 packs of hemohim. But let me tell you guys what happened before I took that hemohim. I don't know if you've ever felt like it felt like somebody cut in my, I had like a sore. I had an operation there. It was so painful. And listen, guys, I took 1 pack of that hemohim, and I
Mm.
promise you, within 5 to 7 minutes, that awful pain just started
Wow.
like going away. Now I've been on hemohim taking, for maintenance. I've never taken it
Wow.
because thank God again I don't have health issues and stuff like that. But I've never taken it where I can actually have a testimony that okay, this worked. That hemohim worked within 5 to 7 minutes. I was just like, wow. I say to myself, to my son, you have another one? He goes, yeah, I have 2 of them. So I waited and I took the other pack. I took like three little pouches of hemohim that day, and it solved, helped that horrible pain that I was experiencing. So that's my testimony for the first time as far as hemohim is concerned, and what it did for me personally when I was in horrible, horrible pain, not discomfort, pain.
Mm.
So that's what I needed
You
to share.
know, Valerie, one of the testimony. Yes, and you know what's happening there? They, they, they hammer him. It's there. Somebody needs to just mute your phone real quick.
Uh,
It's on your side, Nick. You might want to mute, or I'm just gonna
I'll
mute
mute.
and
Let me mute my phone. Let me mute. Go ahead. Let me.
okay. I had to mute everyone, so if you're going to speak, you'll have to unmute yourself. So, Valerie, can you hear me? Okay. So
Yes, I can. I'm
w-
sorry. Yes, I can, CJ. I'm hearing you.
so what I've come to recognize is that the hemohym, it oxygenates. It is pushing oxygen for whatever is in those three herbs. There are certain herbs that does a fantastic job um, in oxygenating, helping to push oxygen into the body. I know many of us on the call know about that. The moringa. Yeah, one of the things that the moringa plant does is that it brings a lot of oxygen into into the body. You're having a headache, and you chew on the moringa leaves. Within minutes, that headache is going to go. What's happening? Oxygenation in the body. And I've come to discover, Valerie, that um, besides the detoxing effect of the hemohym and the waking up of the waking up of the natural killer cells, it is actually doing a fantastic job of pushing the oxygen into those extremities. And I believe that's what you experience. Thank you, Valerie. Um, any other testimony this morning? Yeah, in fact, Nick should really be with us this morning, bad boy, but he had to take care of some urgent business, so he's not here. But he'll be with us hopefully next week, Tuesday. So what we are doing this morning is making way for Bob, who is going to be. I don't know if he's here as yet. He's going to be walking us into through the steps to make ready a good run as we uh, the last run for the year. It starts in November the 16th. So he's going to walk us through how we can successfully make it happen. In the time being, we're just going to have some interaction going. Mr. Igor, I see your hand.
Good morning. Good morning. For I think Sylvia that had the diarrhea. Uh, Next time, try the probiotic. I know we are out of it on stock, but if you have probiotic and you have diarrhea, take it. It's gonna help also. And the vitamin C. So if you
Yes.
could do those, if you don't have the hemoheme, do the probiotic and the vitamin C. It's gonna really help you also. And drink a lot of water.
Yes. Oh, you just touched something that is so very important. Drink a lot of water. Um, that is helping. You know that even just drinking water, you're having a headache, and you drink some warm water. It helps, helping to flush out all those toxins and contaminants out of the body. Thank you, Igor. That's right. Everyone is so quiet. Where are the
Uh,
testimonials?
yes, I know. I will just quickly respond to Ego. Yes, thank you so much, Ego. I absolutely did actually drink. I mean, I had the probiotics, and I use the probiotics earlier on. But I guess it is depends on the severity of whatever it is that one has. Because again, I believe that I ate something that, I had some food poisoning going on. Well, like I said, this was something I had diarrhea before, but this was something I've never experienced before. So after using the probiotics and also doing, drinking a lot of water and all that other stuff that we normally do, the thing that made the big difference when I was going through that horrible pain was a hemoheme. I sort of just wanted to stress that because again, for me, it was just like, wow, this thing really, really, really has something that nothing else has because it calmed that pain within 5 minutes. Yeah, so but you're right, the probiotics is important and I did have it and I drank a lot of water by the way. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. And we need to understand how our product how it works. When we talk about hemohim, we need to be reminding proactively our folks, listen, you want to be drinking water. You want to be hydrating the body. The best way also to take the hemohim, drink it with warm water first thing in the morning, and on an empty stomach. People need to be reminded, folks. We need to know our business. We need to know and understand how we must talk about it. Don't be don't be cavalier. You're a wellness consultant. We need to take this business serious. And again, be products of the product. Mr. Bob yesterday, he really took a deep dive into the fermented noni, the noni juice. Guys, do you understand what you have when you introduce the hemohim fermented noni combination? That's power right there, and we don't seem to understand what we have. So I'm asking everyone to, as we are getting ready for another run, Mr. Bob, I see you there. We're going to be asking you in a minute to step up and to do your thing. We were happy to have you yesterday. You're on fire, my brother. I'm just wanting to, as we share together our testimonials this morning, I really am just encouraging the family to relaunch, get your Atomy vest, brand yourself. Uh, Listen, it's your business. You are the CEO of your wellness organization. Take it serious, guys. Make it happen. There are folks out there just waiting for you to open your mouth. And if some folks don't respond, it's okay. 360 plus million people in this country. Are you kidding me? You're going to be stuck with the one and two and three that are not responding. There's a sea of folks out there. Find them and find those who are hungry, hungry for an opportunity. Find those who are in pain and help them. Mr. Bob Eugene, do you hear me, sir?
CJ, may I ask a question before Mr. Babajin comes on?
Yes, actually, before you ask a question, uh, I'm going to take your question right after I hear from Patience. Your hand has been up.
Yeah, it's
Patient.
okay. No problem.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, CJ. Good morning, everyone. I have testimonies about all the products I'm taking. I can't say all of them, but I joined Atomy in February, and I I bought my Emoin, my toothpaste, my toothbrush, but only 3 days after taking the Emoin, I have blurry eyes. It stops.
Mm,
I used to suffer during spring and fall with my eyes. But
mm,
this last spring, I did not have blurry eyes. I did not have watering eyes. And what I also discovered is that Elohim gave me a lot of strength. I don't understand how, but I really have strength taking Elohim and the noni, the concentrate in noni. And again, something that I discover, I don't want to take a long time. Something that I discovered is that since I'm taking the absolute skin care,
yes.
I used to have oily face. My face is smooth, and yeah, and my body is so soft. So please, I encourage everyone to take our products. They are absolute.
Mm,
Yeah, they are fantastic. Unfortunately, Nick is not here today because I wanted to help. I'm trying to help my downlines, to have to increase their PV, but I don't know where to go. But I think I'll have to wait for next week to have those those information.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you this morning, but I have a lot of testimony about the products. Thank you again for your time.
thank you for sharing patience. And if you be a little patient, while we might not have Nick today to do the compensation plan routine, Freestyle Friday, I will invite Nick if he's available to take a few minutes and to help you with that question. But
Okay,
you will have a full blown Nick next week Tuesday. But
okay.
surely on Friday in the freestyle morning, I will invite him if he's available to help us out with those questions. Thank you, patience.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Right. Sylvia, what's going on?
Yes, CJ, thanks. Patience must have a lot of patience. And it's obvious, because that's her name.
All right. All right.
Yes. Anyway, my question is, if a person complains about pain, and of course, you will recommend the hemohim and the patch, of course. But what else would you recommend along with those two? Because the person has just this amount of money to spend, a limited amount.
Omega 3 and plant calcium.
Okay, all right. That answers my question. Thank you very much.
And
God
don't
bless you.
forget the Everton tumorcin. It all depends on the
The
kind of
money.
pain.
That's what I'm saying. And the money. So, that's why I ask.
Well, we can choose from all these. Get on the site, look
Mm-hmm.
around, but yeah, uh, the pain patch, your
Yes, I
vitamin
know about
C, plant calcium. We can. Let me ask you, this person, what kind of pain is it? Do you know?
Well, from her hip down to her leg, I think
Yes.
that's it.
And
To
B
the
Um.
point
complex.
sometimes where, not very often, that she uses support, the cane.
hmm.
Sometimes,
I've-
not very often, but depends on how severe the pain is at that point in time.
the doctors are available on a Thursday. Please invite that caller
Okay,
to
I will.
the
Mhm.
Thursday call, and perhaps we can dive a little deeper into what's going on.
Okay, CJ, thank you ever so much.
Thank you, Cynthia.
You're
Yeah,
most
All right.
welcome.
CJ, if I may quickly say this, it sounds like a joint. Is it sort of kind of a joint pain, Miss Sylvia? Or you don't
Well, hold
know?
on a minute, hold on, because
Because
hold
go
on.
ahead.
My thing, is that my page just disappear. I have to go back to it every so often. So,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem, because I had something similar a long time ago. As a matter of fact, that's what convinced me that there's something about Atomy. When I had a sort of a kind of a pain from on my around my uh upper thigh, and the patch worked like nobody's business. But then I have
Mm-hmm.
an 85-year-old who has knee pain. As a matter of fact, OD recommended this to me, and she was on the Tumacin for like maybe until we couldn't order from the global mall anymore. And that Tumacin helped this 85-year-old lady with her knee issue. So yeah. So, but in the meantime, maybe you wanted to try the patch, and the patch is inexpensive
Yes.
because it's $36 for a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of it. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
try the patch.
Yes, I thought about that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you ever so much. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Absolutely. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Mr. Bob Eugene, can you hear me?
Absolutely, sir. Can you hear me yourself?
I can hear you absolutely loud and clear, Bob. You were here yesterday. You were on fire, or so they say. But I know that was not even the tip of the tip. Still in the basement, contemplating getting up on the ground floor, Mr. Bob. Why don't you just take it away?
CJ, I must confess from the get-go that nothing is more challenging than having to speak after you. It is an invitation to humiliation. But what can I say? I'm already here. I cannot run, although I'm tempted to. Now, let's
Go ahead,
about
Mr. Bob. Go ahead.
the testing. CJ, let's start with the testimonial of Miss Patience. It is a wow thing. You see, the beautiful thing about this business, you give the him or him to 10 people, you have 14 testimonials. Oh, Mr. Eugene, how can you have more testimonial than people that write? Because many people have more than one pathology. Right, CJ? 14
Absolutely.
testimonials for 10 people. You see,
That's right.
at this point of the game, everybody is recognizing the amazing therapeutic and preventive attributes of him or him. The product of Atomy is no longer on the trial stand. The volume of daily testimonials is disarming. People need to understand that this is not the company you have tried in the past. This is not an American company. Neither is it a European company, CJ. This is the real deal. Here we are very far away from the capitalism and its multiple egocentric propensions. This is a pastor, this guy is a Christian. He said to you, he said to me that you want to break the back of poverty all over the globe. People over here, CJ, need to understand who we are. We are the militants of an anti-poverty global awareness. That's what we are. Anybody here that think that before you leave this earth, you are going to be subjected to such a rare act of generosity, think again. I got a question for all of you. Have you in your life ever seen something like Atomy? Have you? How much do you pay to sign up? Zero. What is the monthly obligation? Zero. The website cost to the company 100 millions. Did you hear that? 100 millions. Is a guy that do not know me, do not know Miss Gabrielle, do not know Akoto, Miss Brenda. Does the CEO know you? No. But he has invested. He has invested 100 million in your life. You see, you need to sit and take the time to understand the dimension of what you have. He's a philanthropist. He's a Christian passionate. I want to break the back of poverty all over the globe by giving to everyone here without paying a penny the possibility to opt to become a Jeff Bezos yourself. Mr. Eugene, I was a very smart person, but my parents didn't have enough money to push me all the way. I understand. Bad things happen to good people. I understand. But now, what do you have? You have a second chance. It is all the more rejoicing than it was unexpected. What is your excuse now? You are talking to a guy, better yet, you are looking at a guy that can go to the beach every day until I disappear. All my life, CJ, I was a broke guy. The only merit I have is to bless. Much the same way all of you blessed with the business of the century. Oh, Mr. Eugene, I never knew Atomy was so big. Otherwise, I should have. I really? You don't know? So when I told you that myself, Mr. Eugene, I went to South Korea, yeah, 18 hours in the air. I'm sure that you are going to be invited to because you are a serious leader. I've seen 25 years old, 80,000 per month. So let me ask you a question. Those guys have the same business you have. Are you going to leave young adults, 25 years old, making 80,000? What about you? What about your kids? What about the kids of your kids? What about your family? People who are poverty stricken that rely on you. Because you never see yourself this way before. But yeah, you are the giant. Yeah, you. You. You are the giant in your genealogy tree, upon the shoulders of whom lay the responsibility to set your family free. How serious are you about this wall of yours? You see, myself, Mr. Eugene, I was about to die a poor guy. But, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. You give me Atomy. With me, there will be a before and after you, Eugene. Long after I will be gone, there will be a respect. My name will be cited with respect in my family. I understand my role, my self-imposed role. What about you, Miss Gabrielle? What about you, Gerda? What are you going to do with Atomy? Igor, Miss Brenda Murray, what are you going to do with this business? Kobina, Miss Bowes, what's your plan? Nicholas, what is the game plan, my brother? Are you going to leave to let Asiatic young guys, 25 years old, 80,000? You mean to tell me that you cannot use this 80,000 yourself? What's the problem? What do they have we don't have? Mr. Nick Eugene, my nephew, what's your plan? You see, guys, some event happens in a lifetime, only once. You will never be blessed with two of the same, but only a minuscule group of guys can identify. Mr. Eugene, if I knew this business was so big, I would, you know. But now you know. There is this organization called the DSA. Do you know what that stands for, Mr. Shije? DSA? It is the Direct Sales Association globally that oversees multi-level marketing activities. Every year, CJ, they publish the top 100. The top 100. Top best. Guess where we are? Number 10.
Number 10. Number
10
10.
of the top 100. But CJ, let me
Only.
tell you why we are number 1 now. When they are publishing this list, the criteria they take into account is the global sales volume. Yes or no? How much you're selling to see how healthy your product are. People are not going to buy products that do not work, right? But you need to understand all the company on top, the 9 top, you need to spend some amount of money to sign up. A starting pack. CJ, every month they go, whether you like it or not, they go to your bank account, they withdraw the money. That's what they call the famous ownership, right, CJ? They go to take the money. Imagine, CJ, you have, a small amount of money you rely upon to pay on electric bills. CJ, they beat you to it. They take the money. And the electricity is cut off in your house. See, you
Faithful
bang
one.
in your hands on the table. Say, man, what the God done to me? See, I can see some people say, Mr. Eugene used to be a broke. How does he know all that? CJ, how does Mr. Eugene know all that? This is a PhD broke guy that is talking.
We've all been there, though, Bob. We've all been there.
But CJ,
Yes,
you see, I'm putting my stuff out there on the open. You get me?
absolutely.
So I can see Valderine is laughing. Eh,
Mm.
eh.
Yeah, full exposure.
Oh, dear as well is Mr. Eugene. This guy has a PhD in being broke. Anyway,
Yes.
eh, eh. We have Valerie as well. Valerie is smiling. She's rolling on the floor. I know, you know. So, guys, now imagine what we have in our hands.
Yes.
Imagine what we have now. In Atomy, there's no auto ship. This company say, listen, if my product is the best, the price is the most democratic there is, I don't have to have an auto ship. I don't have to force people to buy because people are natural intelligent. They know what to do. CJ, the question everybody here should ask, how come a company with no authorship can manage to be the top 10 in the world with no authorship? No authorship. All the company on top, they go take the money without you give them the green light. So question, if we voluntarily purchase, I still can manage to be the top 100, the 10th in the top 100 when the criteria, the qualifying criteria is the sales volume. Who is the real number 1 right now? Talk to me, CJ. I'm listening to you. Who is the number 1 right now? Because remember myself, people buy whenever they want. All the top 1, they go, they take the money forcefully. Who is the real number 1 now? The second reason why we have the number 1 company is because there's something called timing. CJ, I'm fortunate to be fluent in all major most spoken languages. When I go to Colombia, I'm the guy to preside over the meeting. Ecuador, same thing. Those are Spanish speaking countries, and I do not think twice when I'm speaking Spanish. This morning, I was in a French speaking one. There again, I was the guy in front of the room. But all that, CJ, mean nothing when you are the first. One thing I know about all of you, I don't know how many people we have this morning, CJ. All of us is the question. How many people in your neighborhood know about Atomy? Answer me. In your city, aren't you the first? Are you the pioneer? Yes or no? In Sunrise, CJ, we can become millionaire. In Oakland Park, eh? In Commercial Boulevard, right? We can become millionaire. You know it. Because who is going to say no when you give them not a business? It is a retirement opportunity. CJ, we are changing the way people buy. We are going from blind purchase to an interested purchase. We are moving from an era to another one. CJ, before, when you buy, you go to buy to Walmart, you get the products, right? But the money you pay them is condemned never to make a U-turn back to you. Yes or no? What this guy is doing is say, listen, up to now, we have been purchasing blindly. We have been enriching the richest of the planet. Now, what about if there was a business genius that reverse engineer the old way of doing things? Nicholas, can you buy from yourself? Miss Bose, can you buy from yourself? Keaton, can you buy from yourself? Oh, the Valderine, Valerie, Mr. Nick Eugene, Mr. Nick Passon, the one and only one. Can you buy from yourself? How difficult is it to tell the people, listen, there is a global movement. I'm inviting you to. We are initiating the era of mutual enrichment. CJ, I can look at you in the eye and say, CJ, I'm going to make you rich. And you tell me the same thing. Kobina, we are going to make you rich. You need to understand in this business, no one can sponsor more than two in a lifetime. CJ, let's say that you are one of my two. Even if you curse my mother, which I don't like. The only option I have, CJ, is to put people under you because there's no way to play, no other place to put them. That's what they call synergy of united hearts. This is something you don't do alone. You need to have a group that constitutes your collective brain. Guys, don't come here to listen to Mr. Eugene speaking, and after that, you do nothing with the information. It only means that I'm wasting my time. Myself, for those of you that think that I'm a joke, good luck. Because from the day one, let me tell you, I asked my people, my sponsor, listen, I have no money. I would like to know how I can start making $500 every Friday. There's nothing criminal in that, 500. I never said $80,000 per month. Miss Patience, just what I'm buying for myself right now. Congratulations, Miss Patience. This is the right thing to do. You see? CJ, I tell those guys I need to make $500 per week. They say, Mr. Eugene, you need to do two things. Number one, nobody can make $500 per week if you don't become an automatic sales master. Write this down. Automatic sales master, ASM. CJ, you need to promise me to put the video by the CEO about how to become an ASM, automatic sales master, equal $500 per week. Guys, please write this down. Write it down. Automatic sales master, ASM. Mr. Eugene, how do you become an automatic sales master? Good question. Sinjay, this business, in an ideal world, everybody should start the first day, listen to me, first with 700,000 points. How much money is that? CJ, between $1,000 to $1,200. CJ,
Yes.
if you were to open a restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, beautiful
Mm-hmm.
restaurant, how much money would that cost?
300,000.
300,000 to 400,000.
Okay.
And CJ, even after you spend this money, remember you have no customer yet, right?
Right.
Don't you have to pay the place where you house your restaurant?
Insurance,
Electricity,
advertising. Yes.
electricity, water bills. You need to pay the cook, CJ. CJ, you see? CJ, let's say that you spend all this money. You are almost in $500,000 now. What about if the food is not good, CJ? Will the people come back?
Hmm.
CJ, I'm just doing a comparative study.
Yes.
Why are you afraid to ask people to spend 1,200 to go in quest of the automatic sales master status? The 700,000 points do not make of you a sales master. No, I'm not saying that. But this is the first step. My question, are there anybody here on this call who are not super agent? In other words, that do not have 700,000? Yeah. Don't let me go to think that I'm wasting my time. Guys, number one, first day.
Mm.
Mr. Eugene, if we don't have the money, what will you do? We
Yes.
have no money, Mr. Eugene.
Good question.
Good question. CJ, let's say that there are people that hear about him or him, but they are not distributors. They want the product. CJ, am I allowed to use OPM, other people money?
Definitely.
I use those people money to qualify me. Can I do that, CJ?
Definitely. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
CJ, let's say that I do not have the 700,000. Can I start with the 300,000? At least I'll become an agent.
Definitely.
Because the
Semi
point,
master. Yes.
go ahead, CJ.
A semi sales master. Yes.
No, I was talking about being an agent. Agent
Of course.
yourself. Let's say
Yes.
that you don't have the 700,000. We are not talking yet about the semi. No, we are not talking. We're talking about the agent status.
Yes.
Okay, we're in step by step. If I don't have the $1,000, what do I? Okay, I buy for 500
Mm-hmm.
because when you have 300,000, that opens the floodgate for the checks. Every time in the two legs you have 300, that triggers a check for $60.
Mm-hmm.
And the $60, CJ, you can make it every day of the week. If you have a consumer database that are buying at the rhythm of 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300 every day, you make 60, 60, 60, 60 every day. But CJ, what I'm telling you, nobody should let one move go without having 700,000 points. Why? Because nobody will be eligible for the profit sharing that is paid twice in a month if you don't have 700,000 points.
Right.
That's what I did, CJ.
Mm. Hmm.
Mr.
Hmm.
Eugene, I'm saying again, what about if we don't have money? You sell something at your house.
Yes.
You sell something. By any means necessary, CJ, I don't want to know. If you don't have the money, you find the money somewhere, somehow. Because CJ, this sacrifice will pave the way to something greater than you can even imagine. CJ, if you are not born yesterday, you know that life has never been an expressway where everything is beautiful, no obstacle. Really? If you are not born yesterday, you know that life is a web of all kind of dirty obstacles.
Mm.
Your friends will betray you.
Mm.
One day you will realize that the husband you were with was never serious. You go back home, CJ, the wife leave you an empty house. Life is tough. Oh my God. I'm seeing a lot of people going through the film, the movie of their own life. And all those emotionally charged moments are coming back. You have somebody you love, you go back home one day, the person was sleeping, and the body is lifeless. Imagine. But guys, when the going get tough,
everything had to go back in the car. Everything under anything when we come out, we will sort out now.
the tough must get tougher. In this Atomy business, the 400,000 per month, yes, it is possible. But you need to be tough. Because many people out there will try to steal your dreams. From November the 16th to the end of November, all of you here need to be promoted. I don't care if you join today. You need to become the first title sales master. After this call your sponsor. Say, listen, Mr. Jean said that I need to become a sales master. Tell me what is that and how I can become one. I don't care when you join. You need to become a sales master. If you are a sales master, you need to become a diamond because the year is drawing to an end. Remember, yesterday it was January 2025. Happy New Year. Have you made your New Year's resolution? Really?
Mm.
What happened to the resolution? What happened to them? What happened to them?
Yes. Mm.
So, guys, I know that some questions may sound embarrassing, but my intention is not to embarrass anyone, is to push you to go through a reality check. Human nature has a natural propensity to procrastination. If you are not careful,
You don't know where to go today, right?
you are going to get to the twilight years of your years. As a senior citizen without nothing to show for your years on the trenches. My prayer for you is that you realize that from the 16th of November to the end of November, all of us must be buying so that we can have the condensation of volume so that we all have something to celebrate. Otherwise, I was invited here. I came here, but I've wasted my time here. The road to success is not for the weak in mind. It's not for those jokers. People that never have a conversation with themselves to understand what is the reason why God sent them here. It is not for people without a purpose in life. You need to know who you are. You need to close the doors, close your phone, close your mouth, close your eyes. Go through a meditation process so that you can ask God, who am I? What is the reason why I'm here on this world? In other words, when I'm no longer here, how will posterity speak about me? A purpose-driven life.
Yes.
Myself, I get 24 months, no less than 100,000 per month is acceptable. This is who I am. I'm going to go to be the federal government in my family. All the people who have worked 4,000 every month, yeah. Yeah. Because they are blessed to have a man in the family that understand who he is, what is his mission in life. My question to you, all of you here, how big is your vision? You have the best opportunities on the planet, yes or no? You have the best support system there is. Every day, CJ come here to sacrifice himself. He's not getting paid. The guy is committed to your own success. How much value, better say it, CJ, how much is worth your distributorship, your ID number? How much is worth to you? CJ, what are you doing day after day that show to you and to the observers that you are serious about your ID number? Let me conclude, CJ. When I went to South Korea, there was an imperial master ceremony. By the way, I'm heading to Virginia in 2 days. You know that? The CEO is here.
Yes.
If you are in the vicinity, come. I have tickets for you. I buy the tickets. I give you free tickets if you come. Okay? He's going to be here. The man himself. Virginia. DCA. Ronald Reagan Airport. Come there. CJ, this company, I have 24 months. No less than 100,000 every month is acceptable. Because the fact of the matter, I can look at you in the eyes to tell you, we are not going to have 2 times Atomy in this life. Make no mistake. My prayer is that everyone here can understand that Atomy is not a business. Because it is impossible for a business to be so beautiful, so attractive. CJ, there's always a cost to do business. As Valerie, she's a businesswoman. As OD is operating, if I'm not mistaken, a business. Ask her how much money she spent when she was about to open her business. There's always a cost to operate a business, yes or no?
Indeed.
How much you pay to join Atomy, CJ?
Zero.
What is your monthly obligation, CJ?
Zero.
The website that costs 100 million to the company, you can see the whole operations behind your business, the calculation of the checks, the dispatching of the package everywhere, the quality control, the deposit, electronic deposit in your bank account. How much you pay for that, CJ?
Zero.
Last question, CJ, because you're doing so well, man. How much are you required to pay every year to renew the membership?
Zero.
Last question, CJ. Where's the risk, CJ? Help me. Where's the risk?
No risk.
Okay. So this is all for me, CJ. You are very kind. As you know, there are a lot of things I could talk about, CJ, but I don't want to be that. I want to stop here because, CJ, believe it or not, the French meeting is already started, the Zoom. So when I leave here, I go straight to the Zoom in French. Do you understand the 100,000 per month is not a joke? We are paying the price. It is already 5 minutes after 11. The other call has already started, man. And they are waiting for me over there as well.
Before I
For
let
those
you
of you that
go,
do not speak French, you can come and see. You're going to see people from France, from Africa. Guys, this business is exploding. My question to you, are you exploding with the business? CJ, I thank you very much for your kindness. May God bless you. May God bless everybody. Guys, let's go Imperial Master. Go Imperial. Go Imperial. Go Imperial. Aja. 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 CJ, thank you.
Mr. Bob, if you don't mind, before you run away, can you hear me, Bob?
Absolutely, sir. So no
Can
problem. Go ahead.
could you take a quick minute and just
Yes.
talk about the 2 in 24 phenomenon, my brother?
Yeah, yes. Thank you very much. CJ, there's a guy called Desiree Nongol. He was sleeping when he has been revealed a way to build this business with lightning speed. What about if all the people here can decide to refer to, but CJ, you have 24 hours to do it. For every new person, CJ, 2 in 24. CJ, if all of us can refer our 2 in 24 hours in less than 1 month, CJ, do you know how many people we have? 16 millions. 1 month. This mathematical projection shows me that nobody is doing Atomy seriously. We are not. 2, he said 2 is what is 1 million, 2 in 24 for everyone. So when somebody comes, you say, listen, I do apologize, but here we have a system. Everybody can give the 2 in 24 because it's free. CJ, let me tell you, I'm so glad that you give me the opportunity to talk about that. You are a very serious guy. If all of us can refer 2 people in 24, we have 16 millions. CJ, let's say that this is a perfect world, right? Mr. Eugene, some people will not be able to do it. Okay, I agree with you. CJ, let's say that we fail. We fail 99%. CJ, did you hear me? 99% we fail.
Yes.
So we are left with how much, CJ? 1%, right?
Mm-hmm.
With 1% success, CJ, you have 160,000 people. You are already an imperial master making 1,200 per day. This is if you fail 99%. What is the excuse now? CJ, let me tell you, I was not going to do that, but you give me the chance. Let me tell you the problem with this business. I do apologize, but no one is serious enough about it. Again, I do apologize. And that includes me. Because Mr. Eugene, if you are so serious, why after 6 years you are still not imperial? You're right. Because I'm a lazy guy. You're right. But I am a lazy guy that is fully aware of his laziness. CJ, if we don't take responsibility, if we are not brutally honest, there is no growth. There are 2 Afro-American that just come back from South Korea. They have seen, one of them is a doctor. They have seen with their eyes the $1 million in $10 bills being given on the forklift. This lady swear now she's going to do the doctor job just to pay the bills. She has 24 months, she says, to become an NPL master. Yeah. The day before yesterday, TJ, they were in the Atomy English.
Yes.
I don't know which one of you were there. Which one of you were there? But yes, they decide to do NPL in 24. She said the good news is they are not alone. CJ, all of us should go for the 2 in 24 hours. No mistakes allowed. People are liars for the most part, except the people on this platform. But all the other people are liars. But numbers, CJ, numbers.
Yes.
never lie. The 2 in 24 resolve all the problems. So my prayer is that everybody here will, can understand that, guys, the time has come. Atomy is here. Take it and run with it. Be the giant in your family that irreversibly change the financial profile of your name. Be the blessing for your family because I will be for mine. Brother CJ, thank you so much, man, for having me. 2 in 24 hours is the way to go. Because
Mr. Bob,
even if you fail, CJ, it's for the first time, failure will be celebrated with $1,200 per day.
I am going to let you go, Bob, but I want you to promise me this. Sincerely, my brother, from another mother, that the next time that you assume the Momentum Mornings Showtime stage, it's going to be straight up 2 in 24. We want
Thank
to
you,
talk
sir.
about 2 in 24. We want to sketch a plan, a game plan, as we get ready to launch the final run for 2025, November the 16th. Mr. Bob, I am going to prevail on you. For that morning, I'll be announcing the 2 in 24 phenomenon. Will you be my guest speaker, Mr. Bob?
Brother, let me tell you, CJ, you know your desire are others to me. You are my brother. We're in this together. Whenever you invite me in this space, it will be my utmost privilege and honor to respond to your invitation.
Can I say
So
done,
my
done,
answer
and
is a
done?
resounding yes.
Yes. I thank you, Mr. Bob. So stand by. I am going to be asking Bob and perhaps even Mr. Desiree to join
Oh yeah,
me
no,
on
if you want
stage.
the guy himself, I'll come with him too. Yeah, no problem, brother.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
we
you tell
need
me
to.
what to do, I'll do it.
We can't close out like this, Bob. So I'm going to invite you sincerely to step up and to give us a full dose of the 2 in 24. It will be sometime soon coming your way. We are going to really unpack it and take a
I'm
deep
going to
dive.
tell you,
Mr. Bob?
even the company, CJ,
Yes,
even
yes,
the
yes,
company, at one
yes,
point,
yes,
when they discover the explosion in momentum money, the company
yes.
Atomy will have no choice but to apply the same. Mark my word.
Well. It's
2 in
done. It's
24.
done. It's done.
2 in
It's done.
24.
It's done.
All of us here, all of us, with no exception, become imperial master. All of us.
Get ready. Get ready. Get
2
ready.
in
Get ready.
24.
So, to my co-hosts on the show, everybody on the show, the Sylvias, the Valderines, the Valeries, the Odes, the Akote, everyone, get ready, get ready, get ready. The 2 in 24, the launch, the blistering pace as we get ready to close out. Mr. Bob, how can I thank you enough? You're such an inspiration, Bob Eugene. So, on behalf of the family, let me say thank you. Thank you. Is anyone hearing me?
We
Yes,
hear you
CJ, we
now.
can hear
Yes,
you.
Now,
Yes,
yes,
CJ.
I
Yeah,
yes.
was
Yeah.
wondering. I was
Yes,
wondering.
we are.
yeah, you
Okay,
yeah.
thank you, Valerie. So that's it for me. 16 minutes past the hour. We are going to end it here. We'll be here tomorrow morning again, pre-game 9:45, showtime 10 o'clock, and our wonderful, sweet, dear Novelet has promised to be with us tomorrow morning. We look forward to having her on the show again. She is going through her time, her sad loss of her dad, but she will be with us tomorrow morning, and we will welcome her. And sure enough, very soon, I guess next week, we will be having Mr. Bob on the call definitely talking about the 2 in 24 phenomenon. So for me to you, I wish you all a very, very productive day. Let's get ready for the run. God bless. Have a great day. See you tomorrow morning. 9:45 pregame, 10 o'clock showtime. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
and
Thank
same to
you.
you.
You
Same
too.
to you,
Yes.
CJ. Everybody, thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Bob.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Mhm.
Blessings, everybody.
Blessing
Same to
everybody.
you. Same to you. Thanks.
Aja.